You paid $1 for a soda, so why does it cost you an afternoon of energy? Today we're exposing the sugar trap that turns a 5-second fizz into a 3-hour crash. Let's start with Mountain Dew, Fanta, and Pepsi Max. One is nearly liquid candy, one is nostalgia in a can with almost no real juice, and one wears a 0-calorie halo while nudging you to snack later. Stay with me and you'll see the 3 swaps that keep the bubbles and ditch the crash. Ever notice how a soda at lunch turns into a snack run by mid-afternoon? That cheap treat has a bill you pay later. Not just tired. Hungrier. Thirstier. Less sharp. There's a reason your hand drifts back to the fridge like it's on a string. Quick favor before we move on. If you appreciate this content, consider giving this video a like and subscribing to the channel. Believe it or not, more than 92% of viewers haven't subscribed yet. It's free and only takes a second, but it means the world to us. So did you subscribe already? Great, thank you so much for your support. Now back to the video. Let's start with the simple frame. Problem: sodas train your reward system to chase sweet hits. Agitate, they spike fast, crash faster, and your body overcorrects with cravings. Solve, expose 3 common triggers: sugar, caffeine, and sweet taste without fuel, and show swaps that break the loop without killing the fizz. The label screams, refreshing, and zero guilt. Your brain hears 3 dials: sweet, caffeine, and fruit-like flavor.
Caffeine Awareness Month. Even though most soda doesn't have as much caffeine as coffee or some tea, this caffeinated carbonated beverage can have some serious health effects.
Half of Americans say they have a soft drink multiple times a week. But how much sugar does an average can of soda contain?
30 grams, 15 grams, I don't know.
Is it soda or is it pop?
Soda.
I say pop.
I say pop too, yeah.
It's pop for me.
I say soda.
Whatever you call it, how much do you actually know about it?
Each dial lights up the same circuits that say, "Do that again." So you do. That's the loop. Mountain Dew is the loudest dial. Heavy sugar plus caffeine. It hits quick, like revving an engine in park. Big noise, no miles. You feel wired, then oddly empty. The sugar moves fast through you, insulin steps in to clear it, and the drop tells your brain, we need more. Caffeine can also shave sleep quality, which drifts appetite the next day. Now you're paying interest. Fanta Orange sells summer. Oranges on the can, not much orange inside. You're buying carbonated sugar water with color and flavoring. One can take up a large chunk of your added sugar for the day.
The answer is 32 grams. The American Heart Association recommends no more than 25 grams of sugar per day for women and 36 grams for men. Next question, can soda affect your mind?
Caffeine acts like a stimulant, so it's pretty much like taking speed.
Over time, the excess sugar is turned into fat in your liver, which can lead to non-alcoholic fatty liver disease.
High glycemic hits often line up with later energy dips and a thirst rebound, so you go back for another cold drink and start the cycle again. Pepsi Max wears the 0-calorie halo. Sweet taste lands without energy. Your brain gets the cue for fuel that never shows. That mismatch is often a nudge toward extra snacking later, especially when you're already sleep light and stressed. The real kicker: different hooks, same end. Loud start, long slump, and a wallet that keeps feeding it. Now let's move on to 3 swaps that keep the bubbles and ditch the crash, without training your appetite to chase its tail. What if you kept the bubbles and lost the crash? You can. 3 lanes, 3 fixes, so you stay sharp, not snacky. Let's set the goal. You want less crash, fewer cravings, and better value across the week. One option keeps it minimal, one adds function, and one gives you that soda feel without the boomerang appetite. The trick is simple: keep the fizz, ditch the triggers. You want taste, hydration, and a clean label. The problem is most healthy sodas taste staged or cost like a latte. That's why we're picking for purpose, not hype.
A study out of Australia found those who consume 16 ounces of soda per day were 60% more likely of having depression, stress-related problems, and even suicidal thoughts. Think you're safe with diet soda? Well, think again. A study found artificially sweetened soft drinks, such as diet soda, were linked to increased risk for stroke and dementia. Problems and even suicidal thoughts. And just by consuming 1 to 2 cans a day can increase your risk for diabetes by 26%.
Start with LaCroix, the minimalist lane. No sugar, no fake sweeteners, just fizz and light flavor. It hits the senses without pinging your appetite. Cold can, clean sip, done. Carbonated water checks the same texture boxes as soda, the pop, the bite, while avoiding glucose swings. If you are stepping down from full sugar, this is a solid bridge. It scales, too. You can drink it daily without the, "what did I just do to my afternoon," feeling. Next is Zevia, the familiar lane. Zero sugar, sweetened with stevia, no aspartame or sucralose. It feels like classic soda, crisp, sweet, satisfying, though some people notice a stevia finish. That's the trade. You get the soda moment without loading sugar or chasing artificial sweeteners. It suits low sugar and keto playbooks and sits in the middle on cost, not bargain bin, not boutique tonic. Then the function lane, Lollipop Prebiotic Soda. Lower sugar with added fiber and prebiotics. This one is not an everyday budget pick, but it earns its keep on busy days. You get a lighter sweetness, a nod to classic flavors, and ingredients aimed at gut support. It's a treat that doesn't steamroll your afternoon, which is the point. So pick your lane. Hydration first with LaCroix. Soda feel without sugar or artificials with Zevia. Or go functional with Lollipop when you want a treat that works for you. All three cut the crash tax. So what is the takeaway? Your energy is worth more than $1 can. Here is how to keep it. The truth is, the sticker price is not the cost. You pay twice. Once at the register, then again when the crash rents your afternoon and your cravings run the tab. That's the deal soda makes, and it's lousy. If this gave you something to chew on, hit like, subscribe, and share it with someone who keeps a case in the trunk. They know who they are. Swap one can this week for Laqua, Zevia, or a prebiotic pick. Do a simple audit by dinner, focus, mood, thirst, snack drive. You'll feel the difference, and you'll see which one actually earns a spot in your fridge.